reading on social media and what people say, and I don't claim anything. You know, people say this is the best burger they've ever had, and truthfully, when I first made it and I put everything together the way it is, I took a bite out of it and I said, that's the best burger I've ever had. I said, it has to go on the menu like that. You know, and truth be told, it is kind of where this is our one item that we put on the menu that we don't modify it. I can't modify it for anybody because I want everybody to have that whole experience of all the different flavors, the flavor profile, that the way it is. It just matches for me, and everybody else that's eaten it and loves it has said the same thing. I feel a little skeptical, you know, that the burger's not going to taste as good if you remove this one thing or that one thing. It's not the same thing anymore. I did put a lot of time into this, and I've cooked it many different ways. But it starts with, you know, quality ingredients. The beef is a Greater Omaha beef. So from every 50-mile radius outside of Omaha, Nebraska is where all of our beef comes from. Not anywhere else. You got a lot of other places that buy from different packing houses across the country, and beef is always going to taste different if you're getting it from Idaho or Oklahoma or here or there. It's always going to have a different flavor profile. I want consistent profile, so we start with a good quality product and build it up from there. So yeah, the bread was actually an idea that from Dean Kim, our OC Baking Company, came up with for me. I said, Dean, I'm making a burger. Let's start with what kind of bread you want to make for me. He said, well, this is the kind I want to make for you. Don't use this and that and this. This is the one we're going to give you. I said, okay, I'll go with it. And that was actually where I knew the beef I wanted to use. I knew the bread that I had, and then it kind of just went from there. I use black garlic mayonnaise that we make. I make my own pickles in-house. The lettuce, I don't see a lot of people using that lettuce. We do 3 different kinds of cheeses, and I don't melt the cheese. A lot of people, you know, put melty, gooey cheese, and don't get me wrong, I love it as much as the next guy, but sometimes when you keep the cheese just at the right temperature, the umami, if you will, flavor from the Parmesan and the blue cheese that's in there, it really just plays on your palate really well. Sometimes you heat up cheese too much, it gets it washes right over your palate and doesn't have a chance to stick. So we don't do melty gooey cheese on there. And there's 2 different types of onions: caramelized onion, raw red onion, the baby red oak leaf lettuce that's on there, the balsamic dressing that I put on there. It's a lot of work goes into this thing, believe it or not. So, and there is a secret ingredient in there as well that I don't really talk about too much.